What up? It's your boy Wall Street, and I'm back. And I love talking to you guys on this channel, man. This is a different type of thing than I do on my main channel. Obviously, my main channel, I do a lot of basketball talk. But I want to talk to you all today and just let you know that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to be okay. And I truly mean that. And I hope you all listen to me and believe me, because I know, a couple times when, I was growing up, more than a couple times, people would say the same thing to me, like, everything's going to work out, everything's going to be fine. And I used to just be like, no, it's not. It's not going to work out. It's just not, right? And over time, I've obviously become more of a positive person. But the reason why everything is going to work out is because life is going to play out how it's going to play out, right? What you have to realize as a human being is that while it feels like a lot of stuff is in our control, it really isn't, right? You can do things every day and work towards your goals, but in the grand scheme of things, those are very small things in the realm of reality, right? Which all of this goes to say that there are so many things above that realm of reality that are not in our control, right? But humans have gone on for millions of years, and it's all gonna work out, right? Like we're all gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep putting our foot forward in the best direction we can, with as much momentum and faith and courage as possible. And that's gonna lead us to where we want to be to in life. I understand it can be difficult to sit back and relax when there's a lot of stuff going on in your life, right? Maybe you're struggling in school, maybe you're struggling at work, maybe you're, struggling with your family life, with with your girlfriend or your significant other. You never know what someone's going through, right? It's hard for me to, say things in these videos that applies to everybody, because it doesn't always, right? But I think this statement of it's going to be all right, it's going to be okay, it's a mindset thing. And if you just believe that everything is going to be all right, everything's going to be okay, you're going to be able to come to peace with anything that's going to happen going forward, right? Which is essential for living a happier life, right? So it's funny. I typically, when I if I'm going to make one of these videos, sometimes I'll just before I come up with what the title is going to be, I'll type it into Google. And I just love seeing what the Google AI comes up with, right? So when you type in, it's all going to work out, this is what the AI says. The statement, everything is going to work out, is a common expression of optimism and reassurance, suggesting that difficult situations or challenges will eventually resolve themselves positively. It's a belief in the natural course of events and the hope that things will eventually fall into place. While it can offer comfort and encouragement, it's important to remember that life is unpredictable, and while a positive outlook is beneficial, it's not a guarantee. So, damn you, Google, for being so literal all the time. You could have just ended it at the top portion of that, right? And I think I just want to analyze this for a second, because it did make me kind of laugh reading this, was that obviously life is unpredictable. A positive outlook is beneficial. It is certainly not a guarantee. Okay. But that's not the point of the statement. The point of the statement, and this is why I said it's a mindset thing, the point of the statement is that life is going to throw whatever it will at you. Okay? Life is unpredictable, like it said. Believing that everything is going to be okay, everything is going to work out, is a mindset thing to help you get through the next challenge ahead of you, right? That's all it is. It's not guaranteeing you that, okay, everything's going to be fine. If you constantly have a very good work ethic and you do things the right way, and you also have this belief that everything's going to work out, everything's going to work out. I assure you that it is going to work out in a positive way in your favor. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen, but having this belief will not only keep you working hard because you're going to constantly believe that things are going to get better, but it's also just going to help you overall just deal with challenges in life, right? Instead of being upset that something bad happened to you, like, I had a bad day at work, and then, you go back the next day, you have another bad day at work. Just sitting there and being like, oh, my life sucks, this is horrible, whatever. Just believing that everything's going to be okay. You're going to be able to push through those challenges, right? So much of life is just how you view the world. And I think this is what people struggle with, is that I will sit there and tell someone who's, mad, whatever. If I'm talking with my friends and they're just having a really rough time, I'm like, listen, dude, everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be okay. And then they retort me with like, oh, it's not. You don't understand me, this, that, whatever. I understand why people are mad, right? I'm not a licensed therapist, but I do know what works for me, right? And being positive is like, I am not even kidding, like 80% of the battle, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I get down in the dumps sometimes when people are really, giving me a hard time and, stuff just isn't going my way. But the way you get out of that is by being positive and by telling yourself it's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna be okay. And as long as you believe it's all gonna work out, it's all gonna work out. Because you're gonna truly believe that whatever happens is what was supposed to happen. Right? It's gonna work out. I'm telling you. So you gotta fix your mindset. You gotta reset, drink some hot tea, take a cold bath, take a cold shower, just, get yourself feeling something and relax. You know what I mean? Like, just do that, reset yourself. And I'm telling you, man, you just gotta believe everything's gonna work out. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel so much better. So that's my advice for the day, guys. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I know sometimes I talk a little complicated, but I'm just trying to explain it the best way I can. I'm trying to get better at explaining. And guess what? I'm going to keep trying to get better at this, and it's going to work out. So you just got to believe, and I'm telling you, good things will happen. So I'm going to catch you guys later, man. Leave some comments down below. Let me know, some practices you use to, keep yourself feeling positive, keep yourself moving day to day. I want to know. Let's talk, let's link, let's build, let's do all that. And I'm going to catch you guys later, man. Stay up, stay humble, stay safe, handle business, stand on business. Peace out.